I'm gonna move over here so there's space for what we're about to talk about. I think I found the best Instagram page ever. Just on the whole platform. I found it. I am the winner, okay? It's called Hustle Like an Abe. Abe Gad. Business and Money. Now, I hear you asking, what is an Abe? And I'm so glad you asked. Surely it's not just this man's name, right? And you are right for questioning that, my friend. Lucky for us, Abe here is going to educate us. 100% emoji. A.B.E. Astoundingly Bold Entrepreneurs. Oh my gosh. Yep, that's what it stands for. Astoundingly Bold Entrepreneurs. Astoundingly bold doesn't sound like a good thing. Like that, those are the words I would use to describe a pickup artist. Like, you know, when they're in a bar and they like approach a woman, they give you a sick pickup line like,
Is it hot in here or is it just me? I mean, you. Is it just you?
and then they just slay, or they think they're slaying, but the woman is like, the woman's making this face at her friend. You know? That's astoundingly bold to me. How can you be astoundingly bold as an entrepreneur? Do you think Jeff Bezos, because he's an entrepreneur, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Sorry, I forgot about our Lord and Savior, Bo Burnham. Anyway, so I guess Abe is going to teach us how to be an astoundingly bold entrepreneur. Real quick, before we move on, the end of the word entrepreneur makes me think of, oh no, Clear! Anyway, moving on. There's just so much I want to talk about on this page. There's so many posts that are just mind-blowing, okay? And I've mostly organized them into 3 categories. 1 is motivation, or lack thereof. 2 is everyone is a snake and you can't trust them. 3 is absolutely unhinged. Before we get into those, though, I just want to talk about the page in general, okay? Because I noticed a few things while scrolling. 1, my man Abe is not afraid to post and repost, okay? Sometimes the biggest cage in your life is your mind, dude. Posted 13 hours ago when I was looking at it. Oh, wait, look. Sometimes the biggest cage in your life is your mind, March 2nd. Oh, and again, January 2nd. Oh, and September 27th, 2021. I'm sure if I kept scrolling, I would find it again. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, I guess, right? Mr. Sun is coming out and changing the lighting. Hopefully I can fix it. Anyway, the second thing I want to talk about is how many contradicting posts this page has, right? Like this one. Why is this cool? And this shameful? Respect every profession. I can get behind that. But then you have posts like these, where you pull up to a McDonald's because you're rich and famous and you go see all of the people that you surpassed in wealth. And they're all working at McDonald's and you just have to go and dab on them, I guess. Do people still say that? Why are you dunking on McDonald's workers? I don't know if working at McDonald's is technically considered a profession, but still, respect everybody, dude. Like, respect people's jobs. McDonald's workers have to put up with so much crap, like way more crap you as a CEO probably have to deal with. So how about you respect them just a little bit? If you're a bus driver, I think you're cool. I can't drive, and I really can't drive a bus. So they also have ones that's like, they're gonna laugh at you, but just keep working out, and then they're like, working out is stupid, go to the library. It seems like Abe here really can't make up his mind. But my absolute favorite contradicting post is this one. In a world full of copies, be an original. Abe, who are you to tell me that I'm a copy? Look at your page. Is this a joke? This entire page is just bad remakes of posts that have gone viral. Look at this, okay? Have you seen this before? Does this look familiar? It should, because this is just a remake, like a worse remake of this. Sometimes holding on does more damage than letting go, right? I've seen this post many times. And they just made a remake, and they made another remake, because why not? These are just a bunch of copies of posts that have already gone viral. Not only that, though, but so many of these posts that are already copies have watermarks on them that are not for Hustle Like an Abe. So this man is stealing posts that are already copies that have watermarks on them for other accounts which are stealing from viral posts. It's stealception. It's amazing. I love it. I have to commend him. It's something else. Is this being astoundingly bold? Is that what that means? So let's get into category number 1. Motivation or lack thereof. Literally none of these are motivational at all, but is that a surprise? When your goals are more important than a party, welcome to the 1% club. Okay, so I never party. I don't leave the house. So does that make me a part of the 1% club? But also, which 1% club are we talking about? The billionaire 1% club? The people born as psychopaths 1% club? The motorcycle 1% club? Which one? Be specific, Abe. Or whoever made this post, because it clearly wasn't Abe. They have a lot of these that are like, it's all about attitude. Which, sure, yeah, it's good to have a good attitude, a positive attitude, and it's good to, have perspective. But some of them, kind of border on the, toxic positivity. If you're depressed, just stop that. Stop it.
Bullying, knock it off. Racism, knock it off.
It's not even just stop it if you're depressed. It's stop it because we got work to do, You can't be depressed because we're trying to reach the 1%. We're trying to be rubbing elbows with Jeff Bezos, you know what I mean? And you can't be depressed around Jeff Bezos. I guess I'm cured though.
Knock it off.
And then there's this one. It doesn't get easier, you just get stronger. And this wolf has a bunch of arrows in his back and is bleeding. I like that they labeled it for us though, so we wouldn't get confused. I really like this one. Don't be afraid to take the hard way, no matter what. And it shows a bunch of people crowding an escalator, but this one guy with one leg on crutches is going up the stairs. I only have 2 legs. I have 2 legs. So maybe I don't know, but this seems a little dangerous to me. If he was holding onto the railing or something, I think it would be safer, but just crutching up the stairs, is that something that people can do? Also, don't be afraid to take the hard way just contradicts these posts. Working smarter, hustling too hard, and giving up too soon. Dude, make up your mind. How can there be a hustling too hard? This page is you're not depressed because you have to hustle, but don't hustle too hard. Also, I just want to point out that in both of these posts that are, 3 people, both of the ones that are working smarter, they are using what I have to assume is extremely expensive equipment. An excavator and a jetpack. So I think these posts are sending a different message than what the words intended. Okay. Category number 2. Everyone is a snake and you can't trust them. I think this is where we really get to know Abe as a person. The man behind the curtain. And I think I'm just going to take a wild guess here. I'm going to use my empathic abilities to discern that Abe has been hurt before. Abe's been stabbed in the back, and he is doing us all a service and warning us to make sure that we don't go down that same road. Because he's astoundingly bold. Trust is a dangerous game, with a man about to kick another man off of a plank of wood that they're balancing on. This doesn't make sense to me. This is like the frog and the scorpion story, because frogs are bitches and we don't negotiate with terrorists, right? So this guy is standing, smoking, right? And this other guy is about to kick him off this plank of wood. But when he kicks him off the plank of wood, he's also gonna fall. So what? Why? Is this supposed to be like the frog and the scorpion or what? But it doesn't make any sense. Maybe the guy who's about to kick him off has allergies. Maybe he has asthma. He's got asthma and the guy's smoking. So he's like, you're gonna trigger my asthma, bro. Goodbye. Maybe that's it. That's a reasonable reason for committing murder, right? I'm pretty sure I saw this same illustration posted with a different caption, but I went to find it and I couldn't, but I'm sure it made more... I don't know if it made more sense. It probably didn't make more sense. Anyway, the point is that this is probably not the caption that the illustration originally had. There are a couple that are where it's just a man or something, and he's like,
I'm alone because I know people.
Or,
being alone is a power. Very few can handle it.
Yeah, okay, first of all, the first one is an oxymoron. Second of all, yeah, a life of solitude sucks. Of course people aren't going to be able to handle that. Why do you think solitary confinement is used the way it is? Because people love being alone for weeks on end? Take it from someone who is alone a lot. It sucks. Did you know we need 8 hugs a day? According to Google. I don't know if that's real or not, but who are you going to hug if you're just alone all the time? Take it from someone who is alone a lot. What are you looking at? I guess you won't need hugs because of love is a scam. What? Who is this for? Is this Abe just venting to us? Like, what is this for? And okay, I love my dog. You're gonna tell me my love for my dog is a scam? No. What about parental love? Is that a scam? Do you not love your friends? I am a cynical, pessimistic person, and even I wouldn't sit here and say, love is a scam, bro. Girls only like nice guys, man. You know? That voice was disgusting. Sorry. So Abe doesn't love anyone because trust no one, or they'll break your freaking neck. You'll die horribly if you lean your head on someone for even a second, so don't even think about it. I love this last one because what does this have to do with trust? I feel like this is another one where the caption was added on after the illustration and it's a different caption and they didn't even really think about it, because like this guy is dangling on a branch, as you do, and this other guy is handing him a saw. What does this have to do with trust? He's being pretty upfront with his unhelpfulness. It's not like he was gonna reach his hand down and then switch it for a saw really quickly, you know what I mean? He's just straight up handing you a saw. What does that have to do with trust? You know what I mean? Like, he's not stabbing you in the back, he's handing you a saw. I'd understand if he, like, you know, reached his hands down and then did a long live the king, you know, and he just threw you off, but he's just handing you a saw. He's being very upfront. Trust is a dangerous game. Well, now that we've lost all hope in humanity and are significantly more depressed, let's head on over to my personal favorite category, absolutely unhinged. Maybe this is what he meant by astoundingly bold, because a lot of these are just... This is the first one that was on my Explore page that led me to this absolute gold mine of an Instagram page. I truly think this was handpicked by the Instagram overlords and gently placed onto my Explore page for me to find, you know? Because my Explore page is mostly art and surreal raccoon memes, so I think there was divine intervention here. Let me just try to spell this one out for you, like they did for us. This is truth. There is a woman holding a child, but it's not labeled, so I'm not exactly sure if it's a child or not. Then there's Freddie Mercury, a man, holding up the woman and a suspected child over some blue water. This is the hidden truth. Both are equal, red heart. So if you didn't get it before, you're welcome. Burn your ego before it burns you. Good morning. These are the type of posts that make me think that this is a troll account. I was born to be a boss, not to work 9 to 5. A, Michael Scott is a boss and he works 9 to 5. And B, who exactly do you think was born to work 9 to 5? Do you think humans were created to work 9 to 5 jobs? Do you think humans were created to be accountants? No. Just straight up no. Sorry for any accountants out there. I respect your profession, but no. We as humans were created to be astoundingly bold, not to work 9 to 5. There are 2 rules for success. Never reveal anything you know. Alright, I'm gonna be straight with you here. Abe, my guy. When I first saw this post, I thought that they just forgot to add the second one. I thought Abe, or whoever made this, I thought that they just didn't add the second. Oh my gosh, it made me laugh so hard. And then I was like, oh, haha, never reveal everything you know. Oh my gosh, it made me laugh so hard when I first saw it. It literally brought tears to my eyes. I can't believe I forgot to mention, the caption, never reveal everything you know, is in a different post that is not a list, which is another reason why it confused me so much, because you didn't have to make it into a list. It stands alone as a caption just fine. Why did you make it into a list? Why did you, Abe? Why? Or success_thinks anyway. Every man's story. Okay. So he's smiling on the outside, but on the inside, he's got a little boy in his head with a teddy bear, and he's crying. So I don't get it. Are all of you crying on the inside? All of you? First, they laugh. Then they watch. Then they copy. Dude, this illustration. Mwah. Chef's kiss again. Every single one of these posts just hit. Every single one of them. So, what's going on with the last one there? This dude is selling apples beside some blank farmland, and he's got a little cart and a little black bar over his apples. Is that so his apples don't float away? Or is that so no one can steal his apples? Also, these men, these idiot men who are probably crying on the inside, clearly are not Abe's, because they've also started growing apples. Why would you grow apples when somebody is already selling apples? Grow oranges or something. Like, the apple market is already taken by Mr. Handlebar Mustache. Grow a different fruit. Clearly they haven't been checking out Way for Billionaire's Instagram, so I'm surprised they didn't grow little handlebar mustaches too. Perfect example! Don't judge a book by its cover. So on the outside, he's drinking coffee, and on the inside, he's smoking. So he's doing one unhealthy thing on the outside, and he's doing another unhealthy thing on the inside. I got it. This one just confuses me so much, because usually when people say, don't judge a book by its cover, it's like that scene in Pretty Women, you know? Big mistake, you know what I mean?
I was in here yesterday. You wouldn't wait on me? Oh, you work on commission, right? Yes. Big mistake. Big. Huge.
Or like that Darman video where the woman who's dressed in like not rich people clothes came in and was trying to buy red bottoms, and they were like, no, you're homeless, you can't even afford these. And then she came back and she was like, I'm actually a CEO and I have all cash right now. You know what I mean? It's usually like something like that. For this guy, he's doing a more socially acceptable thing on the outside, which is drinking coffee, but he's smoking on the inside. So are they saying don't judge a book by its cover, as in like sometimes people look like they're doing fine when really they're not doing fine? What does this mean? You'd think it would be like check up on your friends or something, not don't judge a book by its cover. If hard work pays off, show me a rich donkey. Huh? I looked up richest donkey in the world, and the only thing that I could find was a very expensive donkey in India. So I don't know why you need to see a rich donkey. Is this post trying to say like hard work doesn't pay off because there are no rich donkeys? What is this? Abe, please, I need to know. What does this mean to you? Maybe he just wants to see a rich donkey. I'd like to see a rich donkey. Don't be shy at 4 things. Old clothes. Poor friends, simple living, old parents. I don't know. I've lost the plot, Abe. I think something was lost in translation here. I just don't know. I don't know. I can't tell you. Don't be shy at old clothes? What does that mean? What could that possibly mean? Is this a cry for help, Abe? I'm here to listen. I know you're astoundingly bold, but everybody needs someone to listen to sometimes. Except love is a scam, so I guess you don't need anybody. And finally, it may be interesting, but it kills. Yep, I might do a part 2 to this because this page makes me laugh so hard. It's absolutely incredible. I love it. Abe, I hope you're doing okay. Maybe take all of the money that you're making with this, with your billionaire mindset, and invest in some therapy. That's all I can really suggest to you, or just keep stealing these amazing memes. Anyway, thanks for watching, and remember, there are 2 rules to success. Bye!